And I want just a big pentagram. And I went to Frankie and he did a fucking huge ass pentagram and I love it. It's awesome.
And the other side?
The other side is the sigil and I just did it also by Frankie and I just did it big and exactly how I wanted. So it looks the same but it's different.
Hi and welcome back to another episode of Face Tattoo Talks. My name is Jeroen Styles and for the past 5 years I've been photographing interesting people with face tattoos. If you're not familiar with my work, I will leave a link to my Instagram page in the description below. Last year I also challenged myself to do one video interview for each month of the year. If you haven't seen the videos, be sure to go check them out. I've interviewed some very interesting people and all of the videos are available on my channel. Last month's episode was with Alex, in which we talked about some of his tattoos and more specifically his complete bodysuit as well as getting his eyes tattooed. In this month's episode I decided to invite Jeroen. I first met Jeroen a couple of years ago at the Markt and I've been wanting to photograph and interview him ever since. A couple of months ago I finally got around to photographing him, but we didn't find the time to do a proper video interview. So a couple of weeks later I returned and we did the video interview after all. As you will see in this episode, Jeroen is a co-owner of a gym and also participates in Strongman competitions. We also talk about some of his tattoos as well as the perception of non-tattooed people about him and his face tattoos. If you like this type of video interviews, please feel free to like the video, share it with your friends who might also find it interesting. Let me know who I should interview in the comments as well. If you want to stay up to date about future videos, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications button. This way you will stay up to date about any future video interviews. So much for the intro. I really hope you enjoy my interview with Jeroen and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
My name is Jeroen van der Wateringen. I am 34 years old. I live now in Belgium, in Geel. I'm originally from the Netherlands. I'm born in Alkmaar and raised in Alkmaar/Heilo. That's a little town next to it. So now I'm just over here.
Where are we now?
Where are we now? In Reaper's Gym. This is our own gym. We've started about 6-7 months ago. It's in Geel. That's yellow in English. In Belgium.
It's your gym?
It's our gym. It's for my wife, Marijke. We started this, just the two of us.
And you specialize in strongman, powerlifting or?
Most of the time strongman. I compete since 2.5 years in strongman myself. And that's why we started this gym also, because there's not much of strongman gyms out here, only regular gyms. So that's why we started and specialized more in strongman. But we do personal training for normal clients, like they want to just build some muscle, lose some weight. So it's just more than strongman, but specifically we do extra the strongman part. I always thought when I was a little kid, I want to ride a big chopper and I want to get full tattooed. So I've got a chopper and I'm almost full tattooed. And I think my first tattoo was around 16 years old. I was drunk as fuck. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. And a friend of mine had a tattoo machine. He wasn't the best tattoo artist or something. And it was a very bright idea, 4 o'clock in the morning, to get a tattoo underneath my armpit. That sucked. Because the next morning I didn't know what happened. I was just wrapped in foil from here to my stomach. And I just had to search for the tattoo. And then I found it underneath my arm. So I was like thankful it was under my armpit and not in my neck or on my forehead. So that was my introducing with tattoos. That was a little bit later because I just waited with my hands and fingers till I had just a good job, because I was a process operator and I worked shifts, night shifts, day shifts and the weekends and holidays. So I just wanted to have a normal income and just a stable life before I get tattooed inside. So then I started with my hands and fingers and then I started with my neck, and then I think I was 28 or something. Then I get my first tattoo in my face and then it just getting more and more in my face.
What was the first one in the face?
The first one in my face was just a little cross. I don't know which side it is. And the HE from Hardcore. So that was the first, and then I just continued with the nails and all the other stuff and scratches. Yeah, because the first pieces, I had a big chest piece and it was also with blue, and it was light blue, baby blue. I thought that was cool, but then I thought, no, that sucked. So it just changed in time. I didn't cover anything, but I just changed some things. Maybe covered some color or other things. So my style changed a little bit.
Style now?
I don't really have a style. I like black work, I like color, I like some old school stuff. So I'm just a mix of a lot of things, I guess. That's a hard one. I think maybe the one from the gym, because I have Reaper's Gym on my leg now. And I really like my back piece. It's a big skull. I really wanted that so bad. And then I did it, I think it was 25 or 26.
And most painful ones?
My nipples. I just had my armpits. They're almost blacked out, both. That sucked. And then my nipples went totally black, and that was serious hell. That sucked so bad.
Who did it?
Frankie. Yes, so I only saw his black eyes with his scratches in his face, with his gold teeth. He was smiling when I was crippling on the table, and fuck that shit. That was horrible. Not right in my face. Maybe they don't dare to, but you see a lot of people, when you walk into a restaurant or the store, people are watching. And it's not always bad watching, but you see a lot of people just looking and looking. And then we look back like, we aren't stupid, we have eyes ourselves and we can see that you're looking, and they keep staring at us. So if it's bad or not, but we got a lot of positive things also. People are interested, why, and did it hurt and all that stuff. So you get a lot of attention from it. I just really like tattoos, just tattoo all of my body, and then I began with my face. And I just really like it. It's not for the attention, because sometimes it's easier to don't have those physical appearance with the tattoos in the face, because everybody is watching and you are sometimes the middle point of something that you don't really want. But it's a choice we made, so there are consequences we knew before. So just have a look. Yes, I have both of my sides are still empty, and I have my butt and my hamstrings. So I want to do a big piece over there, not sure what, but that are the things that now have to be done to get more a full covered body, because the rest is already pretty covered.
Trust no one?
Yeah, I have trust no one on my forehead, because sometimes you think you can trust somebody, but most of the times in the end you can't trust them. So that's why trust no one. You try to, but you can't trust nobody full 100%. So that's why. That was Kara from Insane Tattoo in what is it? Nieuwe Kerk en IJssel.
Top of your head?
The top of my head. I wanted the Baphomet over there because I wanted the full piece on the top of my head. That looks nice. And I thought this one. And it didn't have any space for the Baphomet on my body, so that's why I put it on my head.
Tell me about the armpits and who did them.
The armpits are done by Frankie, because I had one ugly tattoo from when I was 16 years old underneath my armpit, so I wanted that covered. So I thought I wanted black, because you have my left arm all blacked out, almost. And I wanted black, but not totally black. So that's why I did some in negative in my armpits. So it's just not totally black, which you see a lot of times. And I want just a big pentagram. And I went to Frankie, and he did a fucking huge ass pentagram, and I love it. It's awesome.
And the other side?
The other side is the sigil, and I just did it also by Frankie, and I just did it big and exactly how I wanted. So it looks the same, but it's different.
What do you have on your fingers?
I have my fingers. I think you can't read it pretty good, but it's self-made. I did it when I was 26 or something, when I started with my hands and all that stuff. Yeah, it's not really meaningful, but I made myself, and this is all what you see is because of hard work and the pain for tattooing and training, eating and all that stuff. So I did it all myself.
And on the chin?
I have burden, because I think I'm just a burden. A pain in the ass. Not really regret for a long time, but it was by Frankie. He did the scratches on my cheeks, and then he drawed also the sketches on my forehead, and I was like, not for now, that's too much. So he only did my cheeks, and then I was at home and I was like, fuck, I really wanted scratches also on my forehead. So I went back a couple of times later, and he did it. I looked in the mirror and I was like, fuck, this is too far. I've just gone too far, this is not good anymore. And I think maybe tomorrow morning, when you look in the mirror, it will be fine, but it wasn't. I think I was really for 2 or 3 days, I was like, fuck, this is so wrong. And then I just embraced it and I fucking love it.
Did you get any extra face tattoos after that, or was that the last one?
I think that was the last one, because I don't know if I want my face more tattooed. Sometimes I want, but for now it's good. I have some other spaces to fill up, so the face is maybe for later again. The goals for the gym. We started the gym, especially Strongman. We have some guys who started here 6 or 7 months ago that already compete in a Strongman. They started from scratch and now they compete. So that's one goal that we already have achieved. And we just want to get a good environment for people. We just want one big family that everybody supports each other no matter how strong you are or if you're disabled or something. Because we have sometimes a guy in a wheelchair trains here, but just everybody cheers for each other. It doesn't matter who you are, how strong you are. That's the main goal why we wanted this. And we do also massage for sport. And we want to do coaching and all that stuff. So we want to bring a full package for people under one roof. That's the main goal. And then we see how it will develop from there.
I think that's it for the questions. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.